I think the biggest problem is that the childcare system really hasn't had any innovation or progress since the 1970s. So the model that we experience today as parents is exactly the same as the model
Hmm.
that really originated almost 50 years ago.
Wow.
And the biggest challenge is really in the schedule. And for a lot of families, the schedule just doesn't match with their workday or their personal
I
lives.
see. I see.
And
Yeah.
so, a lot of schools, they're either Monday through Friday. If you're lucky, they're 9 to 5, but a lot of the times they're 9 to 2. And they have lots of big breaks. So many schools are closed over the summer.
Right.
That's like this agrarian calendar that is totally not relevant to the lives we live today. But for some reason, our schools are still rooted to it. And these limitations really require massive sacrifices for families. In order to pick your child up at 2 or 3 o'clock, you might have to stop working at that
Yeah.
time. And that's going to limit, your ability to take that promotion or take that work trip. And having to navigate big breaks, you have to find alternate care, which can be really
Yeah.
expensive. And so it just felt like the system is set up for families to really fail, especially in a world today where people work really dynamic schedules. They work on the weekends, they work in the evenings, and this model is just not responsive enough to support all of those
Yeah,
needs.
and more than ever, right? Interestingly enough, more than ever, it's a dynamic schedule. It's funny, my kids are a lot older, um, but I every time they hit midterms or final schedules, they go to school from 9 to 11. I'm like, who are these parents? Because I can't
Yeah,
be there. What am I supposed to do?
yeah.
And it's always a little bit of an issue. Like we are at the sort of we're tied to the school schedule, and it is not their responsibility to really look at how the family is living beyond even. So, short answer: I need Brella for high school. Tell me when that's coming
I
up.
know. All right, that's our next project.